Hi, this is katzcradul. This is actually a promo video for the Homestead Honey Hour, which will air tonight, January 3rd at 8 o'clock p.m. at prepperbroadcasting.com. But this is not my typical promo video. I recently saw a video about a man named Henry, who is probably in his 90s. I can't quite remember. I'd have to go back and review the video. But he's in a nursing home, and he sits in a wheelchair all day, and he suffers from Alzheimer's, and he doesn't really talk, and it's just kind of a sad-looking creature sitting there in the nursing home until they do something very interesting. They have an iPod with headphones that they put on him periodically, and it's amazing to watch. And I'll post the link to the video below so that you can see it and see what happens when he listens to music from his era and how he comes back to life. It's a fascinating video. I hope you'll watch it. As I watched this video of Henry, I thought about myself and how much hearing a happy song from the era of my favorite music, which is, of course, when I was in high school in the mid-70s, how much hearing some of those songs makes me happy. And Prepper A bought one of these little gadgets. It's called a Pneumatic. It's not nearly as expensive as an iPod. In fact, you can get them for $20. And she can download music onto hers. And I listen to her music, and it's very clear. The recordings are clear. And I thought, you know what? I might enjoy one of those as well. And when I saw Henry's story, that did it for me. I ordered one, and it came in just a couple of days, and Prepper A began to help me download some of my favorite music. And these little things, even though they're not expensive, and it comes with little earbuds that you put in your ears, so if other members in your household don't like your music, they don't have to listen to it. But anyway, it comes with the little gadget and the earphones, and she began to help me download music, and this thing will hold 2,300 songs. And as I downloaded some of my favorite music and then was able to put the little earbuds in my ear and listen to it, I came to life like Henry as well. The music that I love excited me and made me feel happy. And that, in a strange way, brings me to tonight's topic on the Homestead Honey Hour. I have been thinking back on everything I saw and read and heard in the news in December, and much of it was truly dreadful. If you think about it, you will come to that realization too. From tragedy to the anticipated fiscal cliff, which was a huge deal for my family because my husband's a federal employee, and they had already sent him a letter saying, get ready, you're probably going to go home without pay for at least a couple of weeks if this thing happens. And so, we've kind of been teetering on the edge, waiting to see what was going to happen there. Anyway, all the stuff we have to deal with, and for those of us who are in a preparedness mindset where we want to be ready for anything that comes along, but even more than that, we just want to be able to be self-sufficient and self-reliant. How do you maintain the energy for that in light of everything that whirls and swirls around us? That's what we're going to be talking about. How do you stay focused? How do you find the inner joy? How do you find the motivation? What is it for you? What is it that gets you excited? Is it your favorite sport? Is it the beauty of nature that surrounds us everywhere? Is it your family? This is a portrait of our family Prepper A drew when she was about 5 years old. So what is it for you that's going to get you excited? That's what we're going to talk about tonight on the Homestead Honey Hour. How do we stay motivated to continue on our preparedness journey and to become more self-sufficient? How do we keep up the enthusiasm despite all the turmoil that surrounds us? Come join us. I look forward to talking with you then. The rest of this video is for those who are new to the Homestead Honey Hour. You'll go to prepperbroadcasting.com at 8 p.m. This is what the banner looks like at the page. I'll post a link for you below. Then you will scroll down just a little bit. You'll see two players. The Homestead Honey Hour is on player 2. And at 8 o'clock or 8:01, you'll press the little white triangle in the gray button. And that will allow you to hear the show. If you scroll down further, you'll find a big gray box with a little white box. If you'll put your name in there and press connect, you'll be able to come in to the chat room, and that's where the fun happens. You'll be able to see what everybody's talking about and typing and saying, and you can join in that. I hope you'll call into the show. It's going to be a night where I look for your anticipation. I invite you to call in. I would be eager to talk to you and see how you stay motivated. Anyway, until tonight at 8 p.m. Central at prepperbroadcasting.com, that's all until then. And this is Cat's Cradle.